Cheers and welcome, this is Esports Machina again, and this time I will be ranking my bottom 15 esports logos of all time. You can also check out my top 20 esports logos of all time in my previous video. But let's get started without further ado. So number 15 we have Team Menace. Not only the logo is really weird, because I'm not sure what it's trying to tell me. It has four arms that has scratched the emblem, aka the face. So what that's supposed to tell me, that you are a masochist? I don't know. And then you have this weird background on the emblem, and I'm not so really sure what it's supposed to like represent. It looks like first that it was like white eyes, but then I saw it was like letter V, perhaps turned upside down. I don't really know. And then you have the word or the text Menace, which is very black, dark blue, and that doesn't really appear really well on black backgrounds. On number 14 we have Elements, and this not only that the logo, they had to remake it once because the original logo creator ripped it off from a simple logo tutorial. Holy shit. And the Reddit pointed that out. So you have like orange and red, so I'm not sure what the orange is supposed to represent here as an element. The red is fire, then you have two variations of blue, so I guess this is air and water, and then you have like iron as the black thing, but where's Earth? It doesn't make any sense. On number 13 we have Enemy Esports, and this is not that bad logo if it wasn't black, because it doesn't appear on black backgrounds. And then you have this weird old ass, like this was style that people used, this weird gay ass glow on 2001 and 2002, which you can see in the eyes, and it looks pretty bad on today's standards. Number 12 we have the faculty, the Faculty of Gaming, and it is kind of like weird that you repeat the word faculty twice. And then you have this weird box which has nothing to do with esports. If I would see this logo first time, I thought this would be a boxing company or some type of a Portal add-on. I don't know. It doesn't have nothing to do with gaming. It looks really weird. The box is shaped like nicely from like graphical standpoint, but it has nothing to do with esports. Number 11, Trident Esports. This looks like it's taken from children's playbook. It has this black ball, which is bad once again because it doesn't appear on black backgrounds. And then once again the Trident kind of has this like gay ass glow that is very outdated on today's standards. On number 10 we have the Woojing Stars. And this logo represents me of some type of a Korean kids talent show for disabled kids or something like that. First of all, the stars text has this weird, awful red glow in it. Secondly, there is no stars. You have this gray guy that has red, yellow, and green triangles. I guess they're like trying to represent a kite that's behind him, or maybe that's a cape of some sort, or maybe he's trying to be a vampire. This has nothing to do with esports. It doesn't bring me anything to the esports. It's a really weird logo. Then we have the Griffins. The actual Griffin doesn't look too bad, but the word Endro, I had to like do the fucking Blade Runner fucking zoom to distinguish what the actual small text was there. You don't put the text behind the tail because I'm not able to see the text. I'm not able to read the word letter N there. And then you have this, the font is kind of bad, and the Griffins text could use like a much thicker stroking on it. It's pretty fucking bad and awful looking on the zoom distance, but Griffins actually have updated their logo, and the new one is actually pretty decent. On number 8, I mean, I don't know what to say. This doesn't look anything like an esports logo. So you have like a combination of some type of the cool thing represents me of some type of vanish spray, or some type of like a house cleaning like a spray. Then you have sparkies and this weird, I think that is supposed to look like a mouse, but if somehow I get like the sparkies reminds me of some type of like a water gun. And then you have a height, which is like some type of like a water bottle product. And some guy just combined all of them into a tree, put them this cheap ass green background emblem on it, and then decided, I'm gonna do, because I can't create these cool fonts, I'm gonna just do something special and write esports team. This fucking logo managed to use 4 different fonts on it. That's beyond horrible. There's no blending on it. It just god awful. Goddamn Koreans. Number 7, we have the HPAHW Gaming, Turkish team. The text itself is not very bad, but the word gaming is disproportioned. It's not symmetrical below. As you can see, the weird spare thing going from the letter W. The space between the M and the I is disproportioned. The lion looks kind of weird. It has a headset. What's that supposed to mean? And the neck looks really weird. It looks like there's like some type of a piece that fits into it. It's just very poor graphic design on the lion, and the ears look very weird. Why the headphones are not on the ears? I don't get it. Maybe lions listen. I don't know. Another lion cat creature, Denial Esports. They also have updated their logo. The recent one is not really bad, but this one, the coloring is awful. It looks like some type of, it's like the cat is burning out of agony because stop drawing me. And then the font, the Denial Esports, it's just blurry. It's weirdly proportioned, and this has a weird bending thing. It's very bad placing. It looks awful. Then we have the Complexity. And the Complexity logo doesn't look very bad until you start to zoom out. Once you start to zoom out, you can't see anything of the text, and it's unreadable. Also, like, 2 type of like C letters, or I don't know what these are supposed to be. The new logo that they have actually is pretty good, but this old logo, you can't read the text from like zoomed out distance, and that's why it's pretty horrible. Number 4, we have this Goon Squad. So the ape looks like it's cut out from, somebody went to YouTube and searched like monkey cartoon, then he prints the screen and tries to cut out this very blurry looking fucking monkey from 80s cartoon show, and then put this and then Photoshop 2 hot dogs into the monkey, and then put this god ass awful font on the top and the bottom. Oh my god, this looks fucking awful. And number 3, Just Game. The emblem looks horrible. You have used the font of the devil, Comic Sans. That's the logo you should never use. Not only the emblem is disproportioned in size in the background, which is very unprofessional, and then you have this guy who's like friendly looking terrorist, which is not even insightfully on the emblem, which kind of looks kind of dumb. The whole like spacing on this thing is awful. The terrorist itself doesn't look too bad if it was cut out from a cartoon or something, but I mean, this is pretty fucking bad though as an esports logo. Number 2, the Orange Esports. This has to be like the most known and most horrible esports logo. Not only the fonts are god awful, anybody could fucking draw this. This is this weird orange ball that has glow on it, and even the text on top glows into it, which is god awful. You can't never use that. And then you have these cheap ass wings. I mean, this is, anybody can do this. Anybody can draw this on the first try. The strokes on the white text, awful. Everything is awful about this logo. This is god beyond shit. And number 1, oh my god, this is like the most hideous shit I've probably ever seen. Not only it uses 5 fucking different fonts on a one logo. All of them are awful. The Team SFC Play Hard Go Pro. This cringe like tagline. The fonts, all of them are awful. Then you have this weird ass pirate, which is C6 because it's blue and there's water around him. And then you have this weird emblem that says SFC Starcraft Freaks Clan. You have this god awful, I say god awful too much, this very, very awful Ebola, like, gradient glow. You have a black, oh my god, you can't even read the text before this kills me inside. And then you have this weird orange crystals on it. There's like no blending on this logo. This is just god beyond shit. This should not fucking exist. Fucking erase this from my memory. But thanks for watching this video. I will see you guys next time on the next Automata series. Cheers. Remember to subscribe.